Assalamu alaikum, dear learners. I am Muhammad Rijaul Karim, Assistant Teacher of English, Daffodils High School, Moitpara, Doha, Dhaka. Like before, today I am here to give you an online class. During this corona pandemic, we are trying to give the students this little educational aid. The topic I am going to discuss today is right form of verbs from the English second paper of 9th and 10th classes. Dear learners, I hope that you will be benefited from this class. So let's enter into the main stream of this lesson. In the beginning of our class, I would like to tell you that right form of verbs is a very massive chapter. There are many rules in this chapter, but our time is very limited. For this reason, it is not possible for us to skim through all the rules. For this reason, I would like to discuss some basic and major rules of this chapter. Let's know the rule of preposition and verb at first. We often use preposition in our sentences, but we often make mistakes in using the preposition. When a preposition is used before a verb, usually an ing form is added to that verb. I would like to clarify your idea by giving an example. So let's see an example, dear learners. Here, the first sentence, you can see that you can succeed in life by work hard. This pattern of verb is incorrect because a preposition by has taken a place before this verb. As a preposition is existing before this verb will take ing with it. For this reason, the correct pattern of this verb will be working. You can succeed in life by working hard. This time, this pattern of verb is correct. I think you are clear about this rule. Then comes the second rule. Our second rule is very important in our discussion. Dear learners, we often get sentences with some words like yesterday, ago, last, etc. These words usually indicate the past meaning, and these words are usually used in the past indefinite tense. If any sentences containing these words are used in other tenses, we have to correct that sentence by making it a past indefinite tense. I would like to clarify your idea by giving an example. Look at the second sentence. Father has returned home yesterday. As yesterday is existing in this sentence, has returned, present perfect tense is incorrect here. If we want to correct this sentence, we have to use past indefinite, the past pattern of this verb. So the correct pattern will be like this. Father returned home yesterday. This time, this pattern of verb, this form of verb is correct. I think it is clear to you. Then comes the third rule. Dear learners, we often get some sentences with some words like yet, ever, already, just now, recently, etc. These words are usually used in the present perfect tense. So, if any sentence containing any of these words are used in other tenses, we have to correct that sentence by making it a present perfect tense. I would like to clear your idea by giving an example. Dear learners, let's see an example here. The third sentence, he not yet finished the work. As yet is existing in this sentence will be used in the present perfect tense, but we haven't found all the symptoms of present perfect tense here. So the correct pattern will be this. He hasn't yet finished the work. This pattern or this form of verb is correct now. I think this rule is clear to you. Then comes the fourth rule. We often get sentences with the structure no sooner had than then. This structure is divided into two parts. In one part, in the first part, past perfect tense will be used, and in the second part, past indefinite tense will be used. Dear learners, look at this sentence. No sooner had the stone rose than the mango fell down. This pattern of verb is incorrect here because our rules says that before than past perfect tense will be used. If the storm is subject and our had is an auxiliary verb, then the main verb will be used in the present past participle form, but it is existing in the form of past form. For this reason, this pattern of verb is incorrect. If we want to make this sentence correct, we have to use the past participle form here. So the past participle form is risen. Rise, rose, risen, you know. This time this sentence is totally correct. No sooner had the storm risen than the mango fell down. I think this rule is clear to you and you will be able to use the correct pattern of verb if this kind of structure comes in your exam paper. Then comes the fifth rule. The rule is used with it is high time. We often get sentences with this structure, it is high time. It is very common in the exam. It is high time is always followed by past indefinite tense. If this rule is violated in any sentence, we have to correct that sentence by using past indefinite tense after it is high time. So, take a look at this sentence. It is high time. He takes preparation for the exam. We have said that after it is high time, we'll use past indefinite tense. But here the verb pattern is in present form. The pattern of verb is present. For this reason, we have to correct this pattern. If we make it took, our pattern will be totally correct. It is high time he took preparation for the exam. This time this pattern is correct. And if you can memorize this rule, you will be able to use the correct pattern of verb very easily. Next time we will discuss the sixth rule. Dear learners, we often get sentences with subject plus wish. We know that after subject plus wish, we usually use the past indefinite tense or were. If there is any verb, we usually use were. If there is any violation of this rule in the pattern of this sentence, we have to correct it by using past indefinite tense or were after subject plus wish. Take a look at this sentence. I wish I passed the exam. As we have said that after subject plus wish, a past indefinite tense will be used. For this reason, I pass is incorrect. If we used I passed, our pattern would be totally correct. For this reason, we have to use the past pattern of this verb. I passed the exam. So dear learners, this time this pattern of verb is totally correct. I think you have been benefited from this class and you have gained some ideas from this class. You have been benefited from this class. If you don't understand any rule of this class, you can contact with me over phone. I will try my best to solve your problem. So thank you very much for watching this class. But before departing from this class, I would like to tell you that it is a corona pandemic season. This is the second phase of corona pandemic is going on. For this reason, we should be very, very careful about our health. Before and after going home, we should use hand sanitizer. We should wash our hands with soap. And moreover, we should use mask on our face before going outside. For this reason, you should be very, very careful and conscious of your health, and in that case, you will remain safe and sound. Thank you very much for watching my class so far.